Brad, what's going on, man?
So we are here with the 2017 Rise of the Phoenix World Champion, Helle Trevino. She is a couple days out to try to take her title back, and we're going to do
the year of redemption.
Yes, the year of redemption, and we're here with the Neubie by NewFit. Some of you guys saw a video I did a long time ago with Dave and some rehab on his shoulder. Well, this device also works with muscle growth. So I've been blessed enough to have Helle allow me to train her back for a few weeks. We have Dexter Jackson, been training quads for a couple months now. Sean Roden, Stan have been alternating body parts on a weekly basis. So the proof is in the pudding. These athletes realize the potential in this and how it can help their physiques. So today we're gonna put Helle through a quick little back workout just to give a little extra pop for her muscles so that when she steps on stage, that back really fires up and has a lot of depth to it. So what we're gonna do today is a little different than what we do for normal training. We don't wanna break down muscle tissue that much. So we're gonna use our lengthening signal, which is actually just gonna open up that tissue even more and make everything pop. So it has a nice 3D look to it, and we're not gonna cause any inflammation by breaking down tissue too much. So we're gonna get after it, and we're gonna make that back pop.
But I'll say I've really been feeling it. I mean, we've had maybe 4 or 5 back sessions, something like that, and I think it's really good also on muscle groups that weaker muscle groups, or if you have a hard time getting the connection, you know, how there's some muscles where you have that mind muscle connection and you just zing, you just feel it right away. And I've been having a little hard time with my lats, especially in the one side, to really feel it up under. And when he put the stem, the electrodes, or what do you call them, the pads here, it's when you get zapped, there's no way you're not gonna feel it. So it's it contracts for you, but you also contract.
Right. So the terminology of the device is neuromuscular re-education.
Yeah.
So we're sending a signal that mimics.
Basically, doesn't it build a new pathway?
Right. We're regrowing new neural pathways. Yeah. We're improving the transduction between the brain and the muscle. So not only are you getting a greater contraction now, but you're actually improving your ability to train that muscle at a later point as well.
Right.
So that's why even if she had nerve damage someplace and there wasn't a connection there, the signal we send mimics our own body signal, so it's going to force that muscle to wake up and activate. I've had people with completely torn triceps that I've worked on, and they can never activate their tricep, and all of a sudden their triceps sore as shit. You know,
well, I actually had an injury around my shoulder blades that has done that. Basically, this muscle has been really
teres is probably compromised a little bit.
Yes, exactly. So some things have become tight, and some things have become a bad habit of compensating because of the injury. So I have had, just in 4 or 5 sessions, I've had recovery.
Awesome, I love it. All right,
let's do it.
Thanks, guys.
We have, especially in this place like the Mecca, is it's hot out, and we're trying to get these pads to stick. So I buy a little stick-em spray that they put on their football players put on their hands. So you put just a little touch. Out in the outer lat here. One in the under lat. Middle back. So just touch everything up. Let it dry a little bit. So we have a black one here on the erectors. Then we do the opposing one. Right up here in kind of the rhomboid trap area. Said she wants to focus on getting a little more width in this lat pop. So I'm going to put this like that through there. And we got one right along the lower lat there. It's more This rod fits perfect and hangs onto it. Alright, so now we're going to send her some juice. So I turn her up till she gets to a level where she feels like she's at a level 5 on the scale of 1 to 10 of a pain tolerance. She'll yell at me and say, "Enough, asshole." She's tough. She's one of the few athletes that she takes 100 on her back when we train, and that's a whole lot of juice. All right. All right, so now I bring her up to a 7. Alright guys, here we are, 2 days out from the Rising Phoenix Championship. We're here with 2017 champ, about to be the 2019 champ. Filming for Jay Cutler TV as Helle finishes up her prep.
it's working.
Jay Cutler TV. 2 more. Good.
All right, that's 2 days out from getting back your title.
I'm excited.
I wanted to talk a little bit about the workout that you went through today, and how do you feel that has actually helped you? Because you've done it before, obviously without the machine. And of course, what people want to know is, they've seen what you went through today with Brad, and he explained everything. But as an athlete and as someone who actually does this for a living, how do you think that helps you improve your back? And what could you tell me the difference between training with it and without? Because that's what I want to know.
I feel there are certain areas of my back where I don't have such a good mind-muscle connection, especially my upper lats and especially the left lat, because I had an injury there before. So, I mean, to train a muscle effectively, you have to have contact. And if you're struggling to find the right area, you're gonna always pull with the strongest area. So if I'm strong in my lower lats, which I am, I'll just use the lower lat to pull. Or
You
I'll
overcompensate.
use more biceps,
Yeah.
on that side. So it just really helps build those, that you talked about earlier, those neurological pathways, and you really get a better stimulus of the muscle that you want to train. And as a bodybuilder, we all know symmetry is the most important thing. You have to have everything equally developed, and injuries or areas that you can't really feel, you can't develop that.
Yeah.
So it's really helped me in the sense of that. It's also helped me in the sense of, really pounding the back. Like, it's like you get, I have trained for years, and it's hard when you've been training for years to get really sore.
The best way to explain it is, imagine that you took 6 months off training a body part, and then you just went in, you spent 3 hours training that body part as hard as you could. That feeling that you get, and that's what it's like almost every single time you're training. Like,
wow.
The first time I kind of took it easy on her. I didn't really push her that hard, because this machine, you can actually put someone in rhabdo, and for those of you that know, it's extreme muscle breakdown, which can lead to kidney failure. So, especially on legs, you can hospitalize someone. That's how powerful this is.
Wow.
So I kind of took it easy on that first session, and she's like, "Yeah, I was a little slow." I'm like, "All right." The next time we cranked it up, and 2 days later, she's like, "I felt like someone beat me in the back with a baseball bat." And that's kind of the feeling that you get.
I was so sore, and it's like I do a lot of volume stuff. So usually my trainings, it's not unusual. I'll be here 2.5 hours training, and we only train for an hour.
Yeah.
But in that hour, I can accomplish what I usually do in like two and a half hours,
right.
and even more, because now when it's new and your body's not used to it, it's like. And that's when you train for a lot of years, you want to all the time do things that the body is not used to.
Yeah, and that's the best way to really explain it, is because you're getting 95 to 100% muscle fiber recruitment. The most elite athletes, on average throughout your training, you're probably getting 65 to 70% muscle fiber recruitment on average throughout your whole session, where you're getting 95 to 100 on every rep with this.
Wow.
So it just makes
And you
training.
feel it. It's also like, when he puts the pads on, he doesn't stop the stimulus. Like, even when you're resting, there's still stimulus on it. So, and even it's not just at the contraction point that it contracts. I mean, it's built in with different frequencies where you are in the rep or where you are in the set.
Yeah.
If it's resting or its contraction is different. But also, say when I was taking the weight back and stretching, there's resistance, so it's actually pulling my muscle while I'm, it's almost like, like you have, like when you have a cable and it's pulling, but this is just like, 100,000 times more, because it's sapping you, and I really feel that, not the fuller look to the muscles also. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like it kind of widen out the muscles, that they're just popping more.
Right.
And,
it's like we talked about, because in between the working sets, we're on that lengthening frequency. which opens everything up. So it's opening your muscle, it's stretching that fascia.
And maybe also
And then-
creating more blood flow.
Right, you're increasing blood flow and nutrient flow to the area. You're opening up that tissue, and then you're breaking down so much more tissue fiber when you actually train. So the combination of everything, we're showing our clinical studies are showing a 30% increase in muscle tissue over traditional training with us.
Wow.
So it's significant.
I'm gonna keep coming because
I was just gonna ask you. This has only been your fifth session, right?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, and I can already
You can
feel
tell,
and see
yeah.
a difference.
That's
and
awesome.
I can't believe what can happen in the future when
Do you
we
wish you had started earlier?
You know, yeah, in fact I do. You know, but I mean now
Oh well.
I have the show coming up, and I'm my best ever, so that's going to be interesting. So, you know, it's always going to be next year, and every year you want to top what you did the
That's
year
right.
before.
Right.
So,
That's right.
so now
Use
Brad
every
is going to
tool
be my
possible.
secret
It's your new
weapon.
best friend. Yeah.
The newbie is the new best friend.
Yeah, guys, thank you so much for saying. I'm really glad that you have an open mind, and that's what makes you a great
Yeah.
champion. Because a lot of people are not willing to try new things, but this is what I always tell. I mean, I didn't do it for workout, like I did it for rehab with Brad on my shoulder, and I have to tell you know what? This is the kind of thing that it's very hard to explain in words what it does.
Yeah.
It's when you actually try it for yourself, you're like, oh shit, you can really tell the difference. So you kind of have to keep an open mind and give it a shot and see what happens. But
I agree.
we have more superstars coming up on this new series that we don't know what we're gonna call yet, Brad. Stay tuned.
Some nifty.
Yeah, stay tuned because we got a lot of. Ella was the first one, so thank you for being on GTV, Ella. Good luck in 2 days.
Thank you.
And I'm sure we're talking to a future champion of.
We're going to be racing Hellcats in the league.
Hopefully, that would be nice.
I want to see that next
Take home
car.
that car.
All right, thank you so much, you guys.